Howdy, and welcome to BESC 201. My name is Dr. Katie Stoddard. I'll be your instructor for BESC 201 this semester. The purpose of this video is to introduce myself, discuss the course, and review the syllabus. My office is in room 118 of the Peterson Building, which is right next door to the Student Computing Center on the south side of main campus. Like you, I'm an Aggie through and through. I earned my Bachelor's of Science in Bioenvironmental Sciences, BESC, in 2005. And my Master's of Science in Water Management and Hydrologic Science in 2007. After that, I worked as an environmental consultant for a small firm north of Dallas called KBA Enviroscience. In 2009, I left consulting to pursue my PhD in environmental science from the University of North Texas in Denton, Texas. My research focused on pharmaceuticals in the environment and the sociological and geographic factors that influenced environmentally conscious behaviors. Upon graduating in 2012, I worked as an independent research consultant for 18 months, which included writing technical reports and papers on the toxicological effects of specific substances. In 2013, I was hired as an assistant professor of environmental sciences at Texas A&M University, Texarkana. I worked there for 2 years, building an environmental science minor, and served as the biology department head. In June of 2015, I made my long-awaited return to Texas A&M when I was hired into the same program that I started my academic career with. I am now an instructional assistant professor in the Department of Plant Pathology and Microbiology. My professional interests are environmental science and education, pharmaceutical environmental contamination, environmental toxicology, environmental sociology, and assessment and quality in higher education. When I'm not working, I enjoy training for triathlons, endurance running and cycling, rock climbing, learning piano and Spanish, and spending time with my family. Now to discuss the course itself. As you should be aware, this course is a core curriculum course. This means there are specific core curriculum objectives that are required for this course. Those objectives are critical thinking, communication, empirical and quantitative skills, and teamwork. I have designed the course around these objectives and mapped course learning outcomes to specific core curriculum objectives. There are a variety of activities and assessments in this course which will allow us to meet these core curriculum objectives and help you as a student better develop the skills related to the core curriculum objectives. We will discuss these activities more shortly. Don't fall into the common misbelief that because this is a lower level course, there's not much work. This course is the foundation upon which students build their knowledge of environmental science. As such, this course is extensive and has a variety of activities and assessments associated with it so as to meet the core curriculum requirements set by the university and the state. If you're taking this class, I can only assume you've read the course description. In general, the goal of this course is to develop students who are scientifically literate, are aware and informed about current environmental issues, and who are educated about the historical context in which we need to examine our current environmental issues. The required textbook for this course is The Science Behind the Stories by Withcott and Lapsa'ata. You can find the ISBN numbers in the syllabus. The bookstore should have this information as well. There will be a variety of ways to earn points in this course. Specifically, there are reading quizzes, exams, weekly learning modules, a team project, worldview essays, and empirical and quantitative problem sets. Grades will always be posted on eCampus. The weekly online quizzes are designed to ensure you read the textbook and keep pace with the course. The weekly quizzes will serve as an assessment of your reading. In addition, these quizzes can help you review for the exams. Quizzes will be posted in the Reading Quizzes section of the eCampus course on the left-hand side of the page. Before you can access the weekly reading quizzes, you must master both the syllabus quiz and the academic dishonesty quiz. Both of these quizzes are also located in the Reading Quizzes area. Reading quizzes will be accessible from Monday at 8 a.m. until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. You will have 1 hour to complete the quiz once you open it. There will be 5 exams, one each weekend of the course. The exam will open on Friday at 8 a.m. and close on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. If you open the exam, be prepared to finish it during that session. You cannot close it and open it again later. The time limit for each exam will be clearly indicated in the exam instructions prior to when you open the exam. Exams will be posted in the exam section of eCampus on the left-hand side of the eCampus course page. Makeup exams require evidence of an excused absence. You must contact Dr. Stoddard within 48 hours of the exam to schedule a makeup exam. Students who wait longer than 48 hours to contact the professor forfeit the opportunity to make up an exam. No exams will be dropped. If you encounter a problem during an exam or any other time, take a screenshot of the problem and email me with an explanation of the problem and a picture immediately. Each week, there will be multiple mini lectures to watch and learning modules to complete. The information in the learning modules will relate to the material for the week and will also serve as a review for the exam. Each week, there will be a total of 10 points to earn from learning modules. Learning modules will be due on Sundays at 11:59 p.m. unless otherwise specified. A note of caution about quizzes and SCORMs, also known as modules. You need to make sure that you click Submit on quizzes and tests, and make sure you work through each page of an online module. If you forget to do this, eCampus will not record your grade. This can happen if you don't work through every page of a module, or if you're taking a quiz, test, or problem set and close the window without submitting. Once you've completed a quiz, test, problem set, or module, go to My Grades and check to see if you have a grade. All these types of assignments should grade automatically or very close to automatically. Check the My Grade sections to ensure you do not have the dreaded blue wheel. This wheel means eCampus thinks the assignment you're working on is in progress. I cannot grade blue wheels. It is up to you to make sure you don't have blue wheels. I simply cannot do this because it's impossible for me to tell if you're actually working on something or if you just somehow didn't submit it properly. One objective of this course is for you to reflect on and describe your worldview. You will write 2 worldview essays using a template that is provided. In your worldview essay, you will describe your worldview for a specific prompt and explain how you formed your worldview. Throughout these essays, it is important to keep in mind that there are not right or wrong worldviews. Thus, you will not be graded based on the worldview you have. Rather, the grade is based on your ability to explain your worldview clearly using course terms and your ability to clearly explain how you formed your worldview. For more information on the worldview assignment, see the worldview section of eCampus. There will be a team country project in which you will work in teams to research an environmental issue of a developing country. You will work as a team to present this information in a web page. Students will have the opportunity to pick the country which they want to research. Teams will be limited to 5. See the team project section of eCampus for more information on this assignment. To assess empirical and quantitative skills, students will complete a series of empirical and quantitative problem sets during the course of the semester. Questions in the problem sets will allow students to interpret quantitative data associated with various course concepts. For each problem set, you will have 2 attempts that last 60 minutes. If you open the assignment, be prepared to finish it at that time. You cannot close it and open it again later. We just went over a lot. For my visual learners, here is an image that captures the activities you'll complete each week to achieve the learning objectives. This image is also on the Start Here page. Here is a visual representation of the other elements of the course. This image will also be on the Start Here page for your reference all semester. You all should be aware of the Aggie Code of Honor. However, ignorance of this code does not exempt you from the requirements of this honor system. Every student should read the code and make sure they understand the standards to which you are held. You will be required to take an academic dishonesty quiz, which will test your knowledge of the different types of academic dishonesty. If you have a learning disability or other disability, please meet with Disability Services early in the semester if you have a medically diagnosed disability. Then, please arrange a private meeting with me as soon as possible so I can work with you to maximize your learning potential in my course. Communication is very important to me. As with all your other professors, when you address me in email, on the phone, or in person, you should address me as Dr. Stoddard. Please sign your emails with your full names. It is very difficult for me to figure out who you are if you don't and your email is lovesdogs11@yahoo.com. Please include BESC 201-700 in the subject line, followed by a brief description of what your email is about. If we start a conversation, please keep up the conversation until the issue is resolved. I'm here to help you, but if you don't reply to me as asked or fail to provide the information I asked for, there's nothing that I can do to help you with whatever issue you brought to my attention. Please be courteous and respectful when addressing me and your classmates in all communications. Please read my full communication policy either on the Start Here page or in the syllabus. Here is some guidance for what to do if you have a problem with eCampus. Instructions for clearing your cookies and cache are found on the Start Here page. This concludes the introductory video for BESC 201. Please review the other materials in the Start Here area of eCampus, then navigate to the Week 1 folder for an outline of this week's activities. Thanks and gig 'em!